Hey, it's Jason. Did you know that since Apple debuted all of the new iPhones last year in the fall, the iPhone 17 Pro has kind of dominated sales records and it's one of the most popular phones in the world right now. Now, that might not sound like it's too much of a stretch considering that this is the first time in a very long time where the Pro iPhone looks somewhat different as it finally has an updated form factor, so it's not surprising that a lot of folks who were likely waiting for a refresh took the plunge with the 17 Pro and the 17 Pro Max. I too jumped on this train early. I got the 17 Pro Max the day it was released and I've been using it a ton since getting my hands on it, so I thought it would be a good time to do a long-term review of this device, really going over the good, the bad, and the ugly with this phone, all in an effort to help you decide if the iPhone 17 Pro is the right phone for you. But real quick, in order to commemorate over 5,000 subscribers to the JSL newsletter, I'm actually giving away a brand new pair of Pixel Buds. If you guys want in on that, all you have to do is make sure that you're subscribed to the channel and the JSL newsletter. The link to subscribe to the newsletter will be in the description down below. I'll be announcing the winner at the end of August. It's going to be totally open to everyone. It's just a small way for me to say a big thank you for supporting the JSL newsletter. I really appreciate it. Okay, first let's talk about the iPhone 17 Pro's new form factor and physical design in a little bit more detail. It was a pretty polarizing topic when the phone was first released, but now that the dust has settled a bit, what's the long-term perspective on this new look and feel? Well, let's start with the transition to this all-aluminum unibody build. This was something I was originally really excited about as I felt as though it would give the iPhone a leg up in terms of being premium, but I'd say my feelings are mixed now that it's been a while since I've got my hands on this phone. Yes, I do like the feeling of an all-metal body. It does bring back some vibes of the iPhone 5 and 6 days, but in a way that's a lot more modern and still very much in lane with luxury as the execution here meets Apple's very high standards. I do like how Apple added this rectangular cutout underneath the camera housing. It helps break up the uniformity of the design and it makes for a more aesthetically pleasing look. The redesigned camera housing looks okay. There's a lot of blank space up there that can feel a bit awkward at times. Hopefully Apple can iterate here with some better utilization of space. Now, I did go with the cosmic orange variation that in retrospect may not have been the best choice. I don't hate it, but I think the silver and white option is the best one to go with and definitely the one that I would choose if I could go back in time. But the real issue that many at this point have been dealing with when it comes to the 17 Pro's design is the fact that the aluminum being used is just extremely fragile. Numerous reports of scratches and dents were out virtually the moment that this phone was released, and this is something that the previous Pro iPhones really didn't struggle with. Now, I do get that there's a functional reason behind the aluminum build. Yes, it does dissipate heat better to assist with the phone's thermal management, especially when paired with the internal vapor chamber that they put in here. But overall, now that I've had this phone for a while, I kind of miss Apple's original approach of using more premium build materials like stainless steel and titanium, which I've never had durability issues with, that I feel as though were just better executed than this current rendition. So when it comes to my long-term thoughts on the design of the iPhone 17 Pro, probably safe to say that it's not my favorite, but let's talk about an area of the phone that has really excelled, and that's its performance. With the phone being powered by the ultra-powerful A19 Pro chip and 12 GB of RAM, it's not surprising that the iPhone 17 Pro can handle normal day-to-day smartphone tasks like it's an absolute walk in the park. Even more demanding actions like gaming is a piece of cake for this phone, and even though it can execute the features associated with Apple Intelligence, despite them being pretty useless right now, I'd argue that it's also well future-proofed to handle more advanced AI features that hopefully will make their way to the iPhone in the near future. iOS 27 is coming in the fall with an allegedly much smarter and much more effective AI-based Siri, which should make the iPhone 17 Pro more interesting when it comes to AI utilization, but I've been hurt too many times by Siri promises in the past, so we'll have to wait and see if it'll live up to the hype. Now, what really sets the iPhone 17 Pro apart, in my opinion, when it comes to extraordinary performance is its cameras. This phone's camera suite is truly remarkable, but kind of in a weird way. Generally speaking, when it comes to both photos and regular video, the iPhone 17 Pro does spectacular at both without question. Some of the best still images coming out of any phone right now, and definitely the best video by a good margin. I've been loving the new center stage selfie camera. It makes taking group selfies so much easier to do, and I love how easy Apple made it to use. But here's the rub. The camera features that I just talked about up to this point is what I'd say the vast majority of consumers only really care about and actually use, which is good because the 17 17 Pro does great, but all of these features and levels of performance is not exclusive to the Pro iPhone. You could get virtually the same user experience with the way cheaper iPhone 17 or a close enough experience on many of the older iPhones that came before it. What the 17 Pro has that really makes it stand out from a performance standpoint is its Pro camera features, mainly its ability to shoot in ProRes RAW. This is Apple's log format that captures footage in 10-bit color that can then be color graded in post, a feature that you usually only see on high-end cinema cameras. And this could be incredible if A, you know how to edit video in a video editor and you know how to color grade, and B, you have all the tools to shoot in this format, as it essentially requires the use of an external high-speed hard drive and the knowledge needed to navigate manual camera settings in order to get the best results. And I'd argue that less than 1% of the iPhone consumer base have these tools and know how to color grade in a video editor, and that 99.9% don't even care about this. So it's kind of wild that the iPhone 17 Pro has such a powerful camera feature, truly one that is quite extraordinary, that almost no one will ever actually use. And that really brings me to my overall long-term thoughts on the iPhone 17 Pro. It's such a weird device in it that it's one of the most true to its Pro name Pro phones I've ever tested, but it's clearly a phone that I feel most people don't need. This is especially true when you factor in two main things. Number one being the price, as this phone is pretty expensive. The base model costs $1,099, which is definitely nothing to scoff at. Number two, the regular iPhone 17, in my opinion, now truly does 98% of what the Pro iPhone does in a form factor that honestly may be more durable and at a significantly more affordable price. And in a weird way, rather than the iPhone 17 Pro being bad, it's the regular iPhone 17 being so freaking good right now that it puts the prospect of going with the Pro a serious question of whether or not it's worth it. If you are in that sub 1% of people who will regularly use the Pro video features that the iPhone 17 Pro has, then yes, this phone is worth the premium, and it'll be hard to find another phone out there that can do what it can do. But if you're in the majority, 99% of people who wouldn't even have the first clue on how to even use the Pro camera settings, the iPhone 17 Pro to me really doesn't make sense. It's a great phone that is powered to the hilt, but until we start seeing some more practical features that are exclusive to the Pro lineup, I would recommend most people take a pass on this one. But hey, I can see that being a hot take, so let me know what you guys think. Do you think that the iPhone 17 Pro is still worth it? Or do you think the regular iPhone 17 is just the way to go? Curious to get your thoughts. Let me know what you guys are thinking in the comments down below. Oh, and if you missed my review on what really is the best iPhone right now, the iPhone Air, yes, you heard me right, definitely check out this review here. You're not going to want to miss it.